Alright, welcome back folks to Adventures of Dao, the Noble Dwarf.
Valen? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
Gorm, tell her that my brother is at my feast.
Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Iduken's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Gorm, tell her she may take her leave of me.
Go.
Thank you. I will go now.
Yeah, kind of unnecessary, but I'm the king. I'm not a king, I'm a prince. So, you know, I can do what I want. And I'm going to treat people like they're my lesser because they're not princely like me. You know, kind of a douche move, but it's a role-playing game. And I've never been a douche in this game. So it's the first time for everything.
You sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
You're right, let's go to the provings first.
I can't wait to see who's fighting today.
Alright folks, this is getting pretty intense. No, but I do enjoy this game. I think it's pretty fun, and hope you guys enjoy my commentary. I'm not very good at it, so hopefully I'll improve
Your father
as we
has
get
allowed
better.
the merchants
Sure,
to
we
show
can
their
work
wares
this out
in the Diamond
reasonably.
Quarter during these
It's in
celebrations.
the records. There's nothing I can do.
What's going on over here?
Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Iduken, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Iduken, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
Gorm, does this scholar truly have my father's favor?
The king, as well as several other lords, are quite fond of his work. He writes of the ancient paragons.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
That's a serious charge.
He deserves to die for what he has written of Paragon Volney.
Tell me what it says, scholar.
My work tells the stories of all those raised paragons in the last 500 years. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Get to the point. Why is Bruton so angry?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
The scholar is right.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your Paragon Iduken?
Iduken was a great man.
And Volney was not? Must you disparage a paragon? You've made a huge mistake.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
Yes, and see that everyone knows why he died.
Understood.
You've shown yourself more daring and aggressive today than most believed of you. Someday I hope to write of the great exploits you are sure to perform.
Word has been sent. He won't live past the hour.
You've shown House Iduken a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
You'll remember this when you write of me.
Of course. Heroism and pity for the small man have always been hallmarks of House Ayduken. Now, I must try to make sense of these notes. Good day, Your Highness, and thank you.
Yep, all in the day of a prince's work. Ah, screw it. You know what I meant.
Small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant. What?
But my lord, these are surface silks, dyed with the finest saffron and indigo and embroidered. My lord Ayduken, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
You have something I might want?
Not for a mighty warrior such as yourself, my lord, but perhaps a lady friend. I forget myself. I'll be silent.
This looks to be mostly fabrics from the human lands. These merchants form alliances with those who have abandoned our ways to live on the surface.
We trade our good steel and stone for this?
It's a shame, I agree. Perhaps we should get going.
Who hasn't?
They say they are going to strike a blow with the hook.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
I go where I want, when I want.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you are receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Kiss my ass.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
He's got to be alive to be king.
Perhaps this isn't the best place for that sort of talk, shall we?
What about that? What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Ayduken?
This is my loyal second.
But not from a noble house, girls. Sargorum, warrior caste.
Oh, that's too bad. You're quite handsome.
Why do you care if Golem is noble?
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
So they're basically prostitutes. Sounds like a good deal to me.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember.
Do I really have to pick just one?
Oh, my lord has his energy about him.
There will be no three to a bed, if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can manage us both, though.
Both of you it is.
This should prove most interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
Uh-oh. I don't want that. Take the copper.
Going.
And it's not worth getting. And I'll get stuck here for about an hour. Let's go to the provings.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Why, yes I am.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
What? Why?
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
Excellent, I grow wary of these merchants.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes.
We are at your command.